Hello, people of the internet. How are you today? I hope you are all doing good. And I know you guys see a black screen. There you go. Welcome on in. I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're having a good night, good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at. Remember to drink some water. If you haven't had any water, this is your daily reminder. I'm going to go ahead and do that myself. We're like 70% water, so remember, we need it. It's important. It is necessary. We can survive a lot longer without food than we can without water. So that's how important that is. But welcome on in. It is currently Monday, May 12th, for me at least. So that means Free Game Mondays, random Free Game Mondays. So essentially what that means is that we're going to go through and find a free game on Steam. Doesn't need to be paid or anything to get into. Obviously, if it has like DLC and stuff, you might need to pay, but I'm just testing out the game to see what it is that it does, how it functions, how it plays. That's it. That's all I'm doing on my end. But yeah, and I think last time I was on stream, I said we were going to play this guy. Bam. The celltosingularity. So we're going to see how that functions. And I do have it installed. I just need to actually get it uploaded and have it on this screen. Because last time with my singing monsters, it wouldn't full screen on this side, on this monitor. So we'll see if it full screens here. We'll see how that works. But yeah. So that's what we'll do today. I don't know if it's going to take the entirety of the stream. If all else fails, I'll resort either to some Sims building or go back to Pokemon for a bit, and then we'll go from there. Then give me 1 second here. Just need to adjust my mic a little bit because it's sitting kind of funny. Cool. There we go. Better. All right. But yeah. And then I am still kind of figuring out what's going to be a decent schedule. So I think this week I'm going to test out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday to see how that feels, to see if that's kind of wonky or not. But I might have to change it again. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is the plan. So actually, before I get too far ahead of myself, let me go ahead and just update the schedule, because I know I haven't updated my schedule in a while. So give me just a few moments to do that. All right. Okay. As far as Friday and Sunday goes, I don't know if I'm actually going to do Sims or if I'll change it to Pokemon. Likely I will change it to Pokemon. But yeah, if you go look at my schedule on Twitch, it has the correct days for now. Don't know if it has the correct games as of right now. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But all right, let's go ahead and get started. So let me go ahead and boot up this game. Okay, so it's already forcing itself on. One second. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear the game, but I don't think you guys can.
Thank you.
I'll have to start it up again, so we'll see. I need to get to the settings. Here we are. Okay, so let me try it again. Here we go. It didn't do the whole thing it did last time. It's kind of loud. I'll do that. Yes, delete save. Here we go.
Welcome. This experiment is designed to advance our understanding of evolution. By participating, you help us gather data needed to create more accurate simulations. Shall we begin?
Shall we begin? So we shall begin. Let me just... We really need your help. I'm aware. Sorry, I'm just trying to update the game for the stream. All right. Hey, Sage Forest, welcome on in. Is that still really loud? I was fiddling with the audio earlier, so maybe I need to fiddle with it again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I did reset the audio. Okay. It's like, doesn't change very much from here to here. Welcome on in, Sage. Hope you're having a good evening, and hopefully the music or the audio of this game isn't blasting anymore. But yeah. So in case you didn't hear me earlier, it is Random Free Game Mondays. So looked up a random game on Steam for free, no paying up front or anything like that. Gonna see how it works. And then eventually we'll probably see like whatever DLC is available to buy, if there's any type of thing. But yeah, gonna dive right into this. Okay, what is that? Okay, you've collected some entropy. Use entropy to buy evolution upgrades. Okay. Okay, that tells me to do something. And evolution upgrades. To move, click and drag or use arrow keys. Tap to select. Okay. Earth provides just the right mixture of chemicals, an abundance of water, and an oxygen-rich atmosphere, creating the ideal environment for developing life. Okay. Home star. Stars are the power source of the universe. Solar waves pour onto nearby planets and provide energy for millions of years. Provide energy for millions of years. Well, damn. Alright. So then tap again to buy. So we're trying to buy this, I guess. Collect entropy. Okay, I'm not going to click on primordial soup. Okay, it just let me collect entropy from there. Okay. Hey, Digadino, welcome on in. How are you? Hope you're having a good night. Alright. Primordial soup. On the primeval planet Earth, an atmospheric solution rich in organic compounds set the ideal conditions for the development of life. Okay. So I buys. Okay, I buys, and then it says to collect entropy again. I don't know how many it's gonna let me, so I'm just gonna clicking. I'm just hanging out gaming. Cool, cool. What game are you playing this fine evening? I don't know if this like maxes out. I literally just started and here I am trying to break the game. I wonder if it would let me go to like 999. Okay, I'll stop. Let's see. Amino acid. Atoms and molecules bond together to create amino acids, organic compounds that combine to build proteins. They are some of the most essential building blocks for life. Okay. And thank you, Stream Elements, for the reminder of water. I will drink more water. Evolution begins. The amino acid. Collect 2 amino acids. Okay. I like the music. I forgot. I think this is from what's it called, the Nutcracker. Oh, So that's, I'm supposed to buy another one. Okay. And then from here, reward. From here we buy nucleotides. Nucleotides are the chemical compounds that build the foundation for DNA and RNA. Okay. Oh, we're expanding. Okay. So I'm gonna go over here to amino acids again. Go to enzymes. To produce a reaction, you must first have a catalyst. Enzymes act as the trigger for biochemical reactions. They are necessary to kickstart the metabolic processes that sustain life. Cool. So there's that. Amino acid is 50% more efficient. All right. Oh, now I get 2 per click. Well, are you dancing to the music, Dino? I need a script that just helps me click on this. Dino, do you know anything about script writing? You are dancing to the music. I think it's from the Nutcracker, but I can't remember. It just sounds extremely familiar to me. I know a thing or two about Steam Deck commands. Would that solve my problem? I'm just trying to max this out. Since I'm already like uber efficient on this, I'm just trying to see if there's a max here. Because look how quickly I already got to 800. So I kind of just want to do this now. It could if you want like an auto clicker. Maybe. Oh, it doesn't max out at 999. Okay, well I probably have a lot more than what I need now. Okay, I'm supposed to go collect DNA. A molecule with the unique property of self-replication, DNA's infinite configurations form the foundation of all evolutionary changes. It contains the genetic instructions for all life on Earth. Ta-da! Oh, stuff is happening. Sequence formed. DNA. Hey, thank you for the follow, Kevo. Sorry. I'm gonna call you Kevo, because I'm gonna mess that up if I say it correctly. But thank you for the follow. I'm pixelvelia. Today is Random Free Game Mondays, so what I do is I go on Steam, look for a game that's available for free, so anybody can buy it on PC. Get it on PC. Some of the games have DLC that you can buy later on, but that's not the point of today. Today is just discovering the game, see what it does, how it runs, if it's cool or not. And if we like it, we keep on playing it. If we don't, then at least we didn't throw away any money on it. So, yeah. But welcome on in. Glad to have you here. And the game that we're playing right now is Celltosingularity. So I'm just clicking on things and reading stuff right now because I don't know what's going on. Reward. Collect a prokaryotic cell. Prokaryotic. I don't know how to pronounce that. Back to the tree. Alright. Oh. We want more? We want an upgrade? Is there like... Okay. I was gonna ask, would it even as the objective? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just reading stuff. Because it tells me like randomly, like right here, like go do this or collect this. but I'm kind of just clicking on stuff. Hello, that's a really cool concept. I found you via YouTube. I was watching your vid where you smacked the baneri. Well, welcome on in. I'm glad you found me via YouTube. Yeah, that poor baneri, that was pretty unfortunate. The goal in that moment was to catch Psyduck, and you know, baneri was just an innocent bystander, and I was like, you know what, you're going in a Pokeball too. I had to sacrifice it. Thank you, Digadino. Thank you, because you can't make it any more violent than that with emotes. Yeah, I couldn't. Once I rewatched that, because sometimes I go back and like rewatch my shorts and stuff. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I can't believe I did that. That was so mean of me. Baneri had nothing going on there. It was just hanging out, chilling, unaware of its surroundings. Like, poor thing. Okay, so I don't even know what a prokaryotic cell is. Prokaryotic. I'm gonna click on the volcano because I don't know what the volcano does. The carbon dioxide produced by erupting prehistoric volcanoes warmed the Earth and was a major catalyst in making Earth habitable in its early stages of development. Okay, we're gonna buy a volcano. Holy cow, amino acid is now 200% efficient. Okay. DNA produces 0.25 entropy per second, and I've bought it 4 times, so now it's excuse me. Now it's 1 per second. Okay, I digs that. Let's see. Oh, we have more stuff. We have a moon, guys. We have a moon, but I'm not gonna go there yet. But we have a moon. We have a moon. RNA. RNA is responsible for transferring genetic code from the nucleus to ribosomes to make proteins. It controls gene expression and regulation. Okay. So this guy's just a messenger. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't produce anything in particular. Okay. Amino acid, 100% more efficient. Okay. Holy cow, an ozone layer is 65,000 entropy. Okay, so Digadino, you were saying about the Steam Deck for an auto clicker. I think I'm gonna need it to get 65,000 for an ozone layer. Oh my goodness. How am I gonna get to an ozone layer? I guess I just buy more DNA, I don't know. Let's go buy a moon. Well, before I do that. Yeah. Just gonna click into oblivion. Oh, I can buy more amino acid though too. I was not aware of that. That's helpful. Hee. Yeah, you probably should use that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna drive you all insane with all my clicking. But I bought more amino acid. Look at it go. Yes. I'm gonna buy more DNA too. Look at it go. There, I have 10 DNA strands, I guess, and 10 amino acid strings, I suppose. I need to get back to the amount to buy the moon. I didn't realize I could just buy essentially an infinite amount of DNA and amino acids. Cool. Oh, right click, left click. Oh. I didn't know you could use both right click and left click. Okay, enough of that. We need to get the moon. The gravitational forces exerted by the moon and the sun and the rotation of the earth turn the tides of the ancient oceans to advance life. Use mouse keys? Is that a third-party program, or what is that? The moon is born when a Mars-sized object hits the young Earth. Oh, we're gonna make the Earth explode. Okay. Hey, look, a solar system. Oh, there's a cell. Protein. Wait, did I buy the protein or did I just click on it? Oh, I don't know if I bought it. I might have bought it. The building blocks of living cells, proteins are molecules made from long chains of amino acids. Okay, so I have 10 amino acid chains. That's what I had. It wasn't a string. So I need to get this, but I want to get this first. The plasma membrane protects the interior of cells from the environment. Okay. It's in your PC accessibility. You can set your number pad to click as a mouse. Adjust sensitivity to max when you have an auto clicker without downloading. Oh. I had no idea something like that existed in accessibility tools. That is good information to know. I might have to explore accessibility tools more. Hey, PokeScholar, how are you? As you can see, it is Random Free Game Mondays, so we are not playing Pokemon right this second. Depending on if we get bored with this game with Celltosingularity, we might switch over to Pokemon, but yeah, we're trying to discover what this game does, if it's any fun. So far, it is very informational. What is up with my armchair? It like never stays in place. But yeah, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good night. I can't remember if you streamed today, so if you did, I hope you had a good stream. Okay, so I guess let's just get the prokaryotic cell now. The first living organism. These tiny unicellular organisms lacked a membrane-wrapped nucleus, but paved the way for the rest of life to begin. Let's get it. The first signs of life bubble up in the primordial soup. We have primordial soup. We have flavor in the primordial soup, is what this is saying. I did, and I made it to affiliate. Hey, congratulations! I'm glad you made it to affiliate. Tiny clap because I don't want to blow out our ears here. Congratulations. Ooh, what's going on? Life created, prokaryotic cell. Yes, look, we have spices in our soup. Yes, like Digadino says, cheers. How long did it take you, or how long have you been doing this to finally have gotten affiliate? I know it's not the easiest. Look, guys, there's spices in our soup. We have soup. Oh crap, I didn't know. Sorry if anybody has motion sickness. I didn't know you could do that. What does this do? Dashboard. You can also manage your simulation through the dashboard. Okay. Oh. This feels more like a cheat though, instead of going through the tree. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna go back to the tree. I like the tree. Yes. So this one also produces entropy on its own. Yep, got rated 3 times last night and it got me past the 3 average viewer mark. Nice. Well, I hope people stick around so that way you can continue to be affiliate month to month, because that one's month to month, right? It's not year to year, I think. Or is that one also year to year once you get into that step? Collect a eukaryotic cell. So somewhere over here. Okay. Alright, so then let's do... Oh, this one didn't do very much else. Okay, let's go collect bacterium. Bacteria are unicellular microorganisms that have cell walls, but none of the organelles that make up multicellular organisms. While some can make you sick, most bacteria are harmless and many are actually necessary for you to survive. Yeah, we're actually just a giant ball of walking bacteria. So for anybody who's a germaphobe out there, remember you'll never actually get rid of all the bacteria. And I'm sorry to say that. I'm not trying to make you more paranoid or more panicked, but realistically we can't get rid of everything because we do need some of it to survive. Just FYI. And it's bought. Cool. Mitochondria! Do we need the mitochondria first before we get the nucleus? Screw it. The powerhouse of the cell, mitochondria organelles that converts glucose to energy. If there's anything I retained from high school, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It makes the prokaryotic cell 100% more efficient. Sweet. Oh, Keva, why are you crying? Are you a germaphobe? I'm so sorry if you are. Nucleus. A cell's control center. The nucleus contains the chromosomes that house DNA. Sweet. It's within 30 days, so not month to month. Like I started on March 29th, but my 30 days is the past 30 days. It doesn't reset when the month starts. Got it. Yeah, so maybe I worded it wrong, but yeah, it's essentially within a month's time that they calculate that. Cool. But either way, I hope you can keep that up. Congratulations on getting affiliate, since I know it's not the easiest thing. Where are we? We got a moon. Thank you, Stream Elements. I'm gonna drink some water. Everyone else, your kind reminder to drink some water. Okay, let's go ahead and collect a eukaryotic cell. The prokaryotic cell's more complex cousin, eukaryotic cells have a nucleus to store genetic information. Fungi, plants, animals, and protozoa are all built of eukaryotic cells. Ooh, more soup stuff. Shout out to Hydra homies, yes. Eukaryotic cell. Ooh, what is this? This is a new currency, guys. We have a new currency. We have blocks. You've collected some Darwinium. Use Darwinium to boost your simulation. Oh, okay. Collect a sponge. Collect a sponge. I love how it's just all floating. Okay, how is it such a big jump from the moon to the solar system? Also from a volcano to ozone layer. That's kind of wild. All right. Ooh, mitosis. Mitosis is everything. Let's get mitosis. An entropy tap. Mitosis is a process of asexual reproduction where one cell divides into two identical cells. It occurs only in eukaryotic cells and enables single-celled organisms to multiply. Yes, we need this. Oh, and now we have viruses. Okay. What is this? I feel like I'm learning, but at the same time not, just because I like vaguely remember some of this stuff from high school. Remember guys, I'm a 30-some-year-old lady, so it's been a while since I've been in high school. And a lot of this I think I was taught freshman year? Maybe sophomore? It's been a while. I need 19,000. Well, I'm almost there, but I'm gonna get a virus. A virus is a biological agent that replicates within other cells. Surprisingly, its ability to infiltrate the DNA of other organisms is one reason that humans even exist. So humans exist in part thanks to viruses? Does that mean not all viruses are bad? Is that what that means? I know not all bacteria is bad, but viruses? Filter feeding and tissues. I am... Oh, now my clicks produce 21 at a time. Look at that. Alright, I know what I need to do. Aw, that's not what I wanted. Nope, I already messed up. Oh, is that? No, okay. I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I did break the game temporarily, but now I'm seeing that I can type my entropy away. I will reign supreme. Neutral viruses. What would be an example of a neutral virus then? Sorry if my keyboard is loud, but who needs a mouse when you got a keyboard? Okay, that's broken. Yeah, it's kind of amazing though, isn't it? Okay, how much does this need? I need, let's see. Let's say that's 20. Let's just round it up to make nice round numbers. So it's 20, 28, 33. Oncolytic viruses. Can you explain a little further? I don't know that I've heard the term oncolytic. Man, I feel like this is such a cheat. Apparently just pushing the buttons, all the keys on my keyboard. I am pretending to type. Okay. Asexual reproduction. Similar to mitosis, asexual reproduction is a process by which an entire organism is produced from a single parent. Some types of asexual reproduction are budding, sporification, and parthenogenesis. Isn't, not to get, like, overly religious here, or isn't parthenogenesis like the theory behind the Virgin Mary? Or at least, unless I misheard that somewhere. They target and destroy cancer cells. Oh, but so then they're genetically made or they're naturally occurring? Essentially, I'm asking if that's just done in a lab because I know that that's a thing where they're trying to target specific cancer cells for certain types of cancers. And I think they've successfully done it for like 1 or 2, but at the very least it's opened that door for research, even if it hasn't opened the door for eliminating all cancer. But it is a difficult process from what I understand. Ooh, I get 66 now. Let's do tissue first. Tissues are groups of cells tissues are groups of cells come together to perform a specific function. Organs are performed by groups of tissues. Okay, I can't read. We'll do filter feeding next. A passive way of finding nourishment involves having nutrients filter through an organism's body. This is the feeding method of choice for shellfish, krill, and sponges. Ooh, does that mean... Oh, excuse me, we're getting a sponge? We get sponge. Okay. So that's how we get to sponge. This hasn't branched out any further. I wonder why. Neither has RNA. Okay, so before I go to sponge, I'm going to go to muscle. Oh, I can't. These guys are hundreds of thousands. Okay, so muscles and then a nervous system. And then we have ozone layer and solar system down here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the sponge then. The world's first multicellular organism. Sponges are stationary filter feeders. They are a product of multiple eukaryotic cells coming together. Da 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 da. The one becomes the many. The first multicellular organism emerges. Oh. We're at the bottom of C now? Life created a sponge. Ooh, yes, give me a reward. Collect jellyfish? Oh, okay. Oh, I did not know I could see different types of views. Interesting. Okay. Doesn't jellyfish require sexual reproduction? So shouldn't I get that first? Some oncolytic viruses are natural and could get enhanced in lab. Like the Newcastle virus is natural if I remember correctly. Oh, okay. So then, So then have we just not found the viruses that automatically attack any and all cancers? Or I guess haven't found the viruses that attack each cancer is probably a better way of saying it. Okay, well. Modified herpes to treat melanoma. That's kind of wild. Modified herpes to treat melanoma. That must be such like a brain twister in the science community, because like who would have thought of that? Unless there's something about their genetic structure that would have led to research in the first place for that to be a thing. Oh man, I can't believe this really feels broken. I can literally just press all the keys on my keyboard here. Okay, enough is enough. We're trying to get over here. Alright, so let's go to asexual reproduction. A long method of cell multiplication involving both meiosis and mitosis. Sexual reproduction combines genetic information from two individuals of different types or sexes to create a new organism. Da 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 da. Did I break it? Yes. I absolutely did break it. The TVEC, is that what it's called? Like the treatment? TVEC? Okay. What is this? 67.44? Since when do we go into decimals? I don't want decimals. I want whole numbers. I'm insulted. I want whole numbers. Okay, let's go get a jellyfish. Jellyfish are soft-bodied, free-swimming aquatic animals with a gelatinous umbrella-shaped body and long floating tentacles. They can propel themselves through water by pulsing their body. Life leaves the ocean floor and the journey begins. The journey begins. Life created jellyfish. Look at those polygons. Tell me those are not sexy polygons. Actually, the tentacles kind of just look like a crumpled up paper. And reward is 5,000 entropy. Yeah, collect a flatworm. Spore vibes, yeah. Collect a flatworm. 200. Sounds like I need to make more stuff down here. Oops, that went too far. Good, 25. 25. Oh, what's this mean? An achievement? What's the achievement? I don't understand what the achievement is. That I've created 25 DNA? That's the achievement? Okay. What are other achievements? Creating 25 amino acids. Evolve the first living organism. Evolve life that can swim. Oh! I did not realize I was collecting achievements here. Good to know. Oh, and then here I can buy all the other stuff. See, this feels like a cheat. This looks cool when it's more in a tree. This looks better when it's in a tree versus just a listicle on the side. Now, what was I doing? I was amino acids. Let's buy some cells here. Let's get 10. Whoa. Okay. Let's get this to 10. Look at all that. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Oh, the sponges also help. Let's get some sponges in there. I need to get 35. Okay. I want 10. Okay, so there's that. Just makes it more efficient. Can't buy more viruses. Can't buy more nucleus. Can't buy more mitochondria. Got it. I cannot buy any more RNA. I cannot buy protein. Okay. Can I buy more nucleotides? No. Okay. Can I buy enzymes? No. Okay. That's okay. I just want to know what I can buy. I need this to move a little faster. Just a little. I need to collect a flatworm. That's 200 and the cytoplasm is 125. Huh. Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna blow your ears out. I'm gonna click you away. I need entropy. Watch me as I become more and more powerful. All the power. Yeah, don't mind me, just maniacally laughing over here by myself. My partner in crime is probably like, what in the heck is she doing? And that's okay. Wasn't expecting ASMR. Is this really ASMR? Because I feel like this is really aggressive for ASMR. Okay, I want to get... do I want to get to 200? Because I want to get cytoplasm. But then I feel like I should get to 250 so that I'm like double. This is wild. I cannot believe that I can do this with my keyboard. Like, I know that I already like up my production of entropy anyway with like the cells and everything in the DNA, but the fact that I can do this with my keyboard, this feels very much broken. Although entropy is energy, so like, you know, me pushing on the keyboard energy makes sense. Just, it's not expecting this. Kind of crazy. I'm almost at 250. Yes, 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 250. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go buy some cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a gel-like colorless substance that fills the inside of a eukaryotic cell. It is secured by the cell membrane and all of the organelles float in it. Cool. Organelles float on. Unlock a daily mutation. What? What if I'm not ready for mutations? Claim. Claim what? Ooh. Hello, Darwinism. Darwinium. 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 Oh, look. I can buy stuff already. So this is what I mean. Like, obviously a lot of these games will have like stuff that you can buy. But again, I'm just trying to see what the game does. And I feel like this is more of maybe a way for middle schoolers to learn science, because I think high schoolers would get bored of this pretty easily. Although who knows, I'm a 37-year-old lady here and I'm having the time of my life right now, so there's that. But yeah. Oh, but I can claim this. Collect now. Oh, and this resets every 8 hours. Speaking of reset, oh my goodness, guys, I'm so dumb. I forgot to go in to do the daily check-ins for the My Singing Monsters to see what happened after I claimed those 7 days. Damn it. I might have to do that later. That was dumb. I actually really forgot to do that. Infinity Pass, 30 days. $13. Maybe if it was 10, but not 13. 13 is MMO pricing. This is not an MMO. Let's see. Coral. Ooh, I can get a solar system now, guys. Should I get the solar system? If I get a solar system, does that mean the next one is the Milky Way? Is that what that means? I know I need to continue up here, but I really, really want ozone and solar system. So I'm going to go to ozone. The ozone layer in the Earth's stratosphere protects the planet from ultraviolet radiation. Over time, human pollution has damaged this essential barrier. Yes, we have. All of the hairspray from the 70s and the 80s. Entropy gains 1%. Oh, 82.85. Okay, that digs it. And we still have enough for a solar system. And then that just goes there. We're gonna get a solar system, guys. The sun is the star of our solar system, a gravitational parent to 8 planets and their moons, and countless asteroids and comets. Its nuclear energy bathes all the orbiting children in heat and light and a steady solar wind of particles. Solar wind of particles. All right. Look, I unlocked the Milky Way. I was right. 1 million. Oh my god. The Milky Way caused 1 million entropy. Guys, that's a lot. Although the solar system gets me 200 per tap. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Okay, this really does feel broken. This is amazing. Look how quickly I got to 300,000. Obviously, it's still going on its own, but the fact that now per tap I'm getting almost 300. I feel like they should do a collaboration here with Z-Type. If you guys don't know, Z-Type is essentially a typing game that helps accuracy. So like if this was for people who had issues with accuracy, this would be like a great way to kind of encourage it, because you get like instantaneous points. You also get instantaneous points with Z-Type. But it's just like an overall score. It doesn't come with like anything that you can purchase or do with the score. It's literally just a score of like how well your accuracy was. But I feel like this would be a good Z-Type collaboration, because it would help your accuracy for typing, but then at the same time it would get you like however much energy or entropy points that you need for like the next thing. So like this would be really cool to like intersect with Z-Type. Ooh, Z-Type is fun. Yeah, my one of my friends, that's a funnily enough, he's a developer, and he does mostly back-end stuff and UI testing, front-end UI testing. And it's funny that he discovered that game, because he is not the best at writing, because he doesn't like writing, but he typically didn't have issues with accuracy until he started coding. And so when one of his buddies introduced him to that game, he was like, it confuses me because in code nothing is necessarily grammatically correct or anything like that. You're making up your own variables half the time. So like he likes Z-Type because it helps him for like normal everyday typing, but it screws him over for like code, because code doesn't have any grammar rules and you're making up names for your own variables sometimes. So the names are not always like normal words. Sometimes they just have like, you know, XY hyphen whatever, or XY with a number to it, depending on the type of code they're working on or how old the code that they're trying to reuse or revamp is. So, you know, but because he's also a really good note taker for code, he always has a lot of comments and stuff in there, so that's where he can take advantage of accuracy typing from Z-Type when he writes his comments in between the code lines. Oh man, this is crazy. In the time that I've been talking, I'm already more than halfway to 1 million. That's so real. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I think it's so funny that he's the one that introduced me to it, because he works with code all the live long day. So I'm just like, when would this ever be practical to you? It's pretty funny. Okay, so now that we're I can almost get a Milky Way. You know what? This is ridiculous, but screw it. We're gonna work towards a Milky Way. Let's go. Cause look, gains 2,000 per tap. Okay, yeah, we're getting a Milky Way, guys. I'm going for it. If you guys have any questions for me, now is the time. I'm getting myself a Milky Way. Dang it. I'm so close. This is heck. Oh my god, it's just so wild. I can't believe this. And if you're into keyboard ASMR, this one is for you. And mind you, I'm not even like typing anything in particular. I'm literally just pressing the keys. This is madness. But look, I'm gonna get a Milky Way, and then each tap is gonna be 2,000. So I won't have to sit here and tap as long. But I'm not gonna stop yet. I need to get to like at least another 100,000 so I have something to work with. Well, actually that doesn't matter, because I will be unstoppable. The Milky Way is the galaxy that contains our solar system. It is estimated to contain up to 400 billion stars. Located in the Orion Arm, our solar system is 27,000 light years from the galactic center, a supermassive black hole named Sagittarius A*. I wonder what the asterisk is for, if it has like any other connotation. And for anybody who is interested in astrology, I be a Sagittarius. And it makes sense that a black hole would be named Sagittarius because, you know, we're kind of just chaotic. We're chaotic adults that never wanted to become adults, so we just want to be children forever. So there's that. So the fact that a supermassive black hole is named Sagittarius actually makes a lot of sense. All right, so look at that. What does this do? What does this do? Is it just like eating the stars? Celestial phenomena. A strange phenomena appears in outer space. Tap away to accelerate the stellar anomaly. Maybe, but not yet. I want to do other things over here first. Alright, so now what do we need? Now we need like 300,000 for stuff. Wow, look at that. 2,283 guys. Look at that. Look at that. I'm glad I bought the Milky Way. Look at that. And just like that, I'm back at 1 million. Man, that was satisfying. Oh, that was so satisfying. Okay, so now I want to buy a nervous system. So we're going to buy a nervous system. The nervous system is a network of cells that send stimuli through an organism's body in the form of electrical impulses. It is controlled by a central brain. Cool. So this makes the jellyfish 100% more efficient. Okay. Oh, we could buy more jellyfish. I didn't know that. Oh, at the cost of 46,000 though. Holy crap. That's a lot for a single jellyfish. Okay. Well, in the meantime, we're gonna get some muscles. Muscles are fibrous tissue in an animal's body with the ability to contract. This action enables the muscle to move, in turn moving the bones that are attached to them. And he's gasping. Are you gasping at how quickly I got back to 1 million? Is that what the gasp was for? Look at that, I'm making over 1,000 per second. That is so magical. Okay, so now we have coral. So let's get some coral. Coral is a marine invertebrate with a hard calcium carbonate exoskeleton. Colonies of corals that grow together can create reefs, diverse underwater ecosystems that provide a home for many sea creatures. Reefs. That was pretty crazy. Well, yeah, now I'm almost at 1 million and I'm not even doing anything. It's pretty magical. Because this made the sponge 100% more efficient. Look at the numbers fly. Look at all that energy I am amassing. All the energy. All the power. It's definitely over 9,000 here. How do you pronounce that? Cnidocytes? Cnidocytes? No. Cytocytes? Which letter is silent? Is it the C or the N? Why doesn't this thing have like a pronunciation tab? I need to know how to pronounce this correctly. I don't know science that much. One of the first organic weapons. These are explosive cells that fire out a toxic harpoon for self-defense and hunting. Okay, so we do not go near these. Because these go boom. And they attack. Okay, good to know. But it makes my jellyfish more efficient. Yes. Yes. Okay, so now there's radial symmetry and swimming. Let's go do a swim. Channel your inner Bill. Oh man, I don't know if he ever talked about all this, unless I just didn't watch frequently enough. But you know what? I have a keyboard. I have the internet. So I'm actually gonna ask Google. Cnidocytes. Cnidocytes. Okay, maybe I need to add in how to pronounce at the beginning. Nope. Oh, what did this do? Okay, Google says cnidocytes. Let's ask other websites. Okay, this person says cnidocyte. So which one is that? Okay, I found another one that has both of them. Cnidocyte and cnidocyte. And the cnidocyte has negative ratings. So so I think I'm gonna go with cnidocytes. Bill. maybe one day I can be like, Bill, could you come join me and help me pronounce all the words in these games? We need to know how to pronounce them correctly. We need to get edumacated. So far, I feel like I'm just getting a lot of fun facts and partial review of science courses back in high school. So I'm not uninterested, but I'm still not seeing like what the overall point to this is. You feel me? But let's get some swimming in here. The simple act of swimming gave many organisms the ability to move from one location to another for the first time. For the very first time. Is this star gonna go supernova? Is that what's going on here? Is that what's going on here? Okay. Before I activate it, let me get back up here. I don't want to activate that just yet. Let's go ahead and do radial symmetry, and then we'll do the flatworm, because that's what I need to collect next apparently. Radial symmetry. Organisms that can be divided into identical pieces around a central point. This form of symmetry is more complex than bilateral symmetry. The heck is bilateral symmetry? Flatworm. The flatworm is the first... Oh. I should have read it first. I've created flatworm. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so burpy right now. This game saves in the background, by the way. I've already been playing this game for like an hour and a half, and just now, just now, the game decides to let me know this saves in the background, by the way. Isn't that like one of the first things that any video game tells you within like the first 10 minutes? Okay. Collect fish. Okay, the flatworm. The flatworm is the first organism with bilateral symmetry, which enables the beginnings of the brain and internal organs. These simple creatures set the stage for vertebrates to come. Humans are vertebrates. We exist because of flatworms? Is that what I'm being told here? We exist because of flatworms? I don't know if to be insulted or not. But look, I could buy more flatworms. Okay, let's buy more jellyfish. We're gonna buy... Holy cow, these guys are expensive. And I'm out of money. I'm out of entropy, not money. Thank you for the reminder of water. Drinking some now. This is your reminder for water as well if you have not had water recently. Okay, so I have enough for bilateral symmetry and I just got into vertebrate. Okay, so let's go ahead and do bilateral symmetry here. Organisms with identical left and right sides, a head and a tail display bilateral symmetry. This adaptation helped early organisms to develop more complex nervous systems. Oh, so that's how this one unlocks. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna help this along a little bit. So I want to get to 800. And I'll just take it up to 1,000,000 because it's just so quick. There. So that way I can spend on both of these. So I'm going to spend on vertebrate. Vertebrate are bones that protect the spinal cord. They are the literal backbone of evolution. Hear that? The literal backbone of evolution. Literal. And the flatworm is more efficient, 50% more efficient. And then the reason I wanted to get to 1,000,000 is because I want to get a cocoon. Fertilized eggs are encased in a cocoon within a flatworm's body. The cocoon is released into the ocean waters. The cocoon provides nourishment to the egg, which will develop and later hatch. All right. Sorry, just responding to a message from my partner in crime. So now, okay, so it's not 125%, it's just an additional 125 for each click. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we got the makings of stuff here. The makings, what is this? A mysterious rock? A large sedimentary rock. Chip away at the secrets of an era long past. Secrets, I want secrets. We're discovering secrets, guys. Tell me your secrets. Give me all your secrets. I demand your secrets. Boom. Dinos! Are those dinos? Evolution branch unlocked. You have encountered a branching path of evolution. Oh. There's something going on.
Hello. Again.
Hello again.
I am Semblance, the artificial intelligence running this simulation.
Oh dear.
You've discovered a strange fossil. Now, I need you to simulate a live specimen for study.
Oh? What if I'm not ready?
These creatures were once the dominant form of life on Earth.
Okay.
Perhaps learning about how they met their demise will teach us how humans may meet their end.
Oh, that's fun.
Are you prepared?
No. Can I hit escape? Escape's not working, guys. Okay. Yes,
Excellent.
I guess. You're not giving me another choice. Mesozoic Valley. You've discovered the Mesozoic Valley. You can return to the main tree at any time. Okay, good. Oh look, I have new things to earn. How do I earn? Oh dear. Ornithiskia. Orniskia is what I'm going to call it. Orniskia. Are one of two different orders of dinosaurs. These herbivores with beak-like structures are often called bird-hipped dinosaurs, as their pelvic structure resembles that of modern-day birds. Parasaurolophus is one of the Ornithischian dinosaurs. Orniscian, I don't know. I'm not an archaeologist, guys. We need Dr. Grant in here. Dig a dino? Surely you have a connection to Dr. Grant. Go get Dr. Grant. And Dr. Sattler while you're at it. You need to learn about plants as well. An archosaur. This clade includes the ancestors of dinosaurs, birds, and crocodiles. A clade represents a single family branch on the tree of life. Got it. Just so happens I have them on speed dial. Hold up. A complex experimental simulation of the universe. Okay, well, I'm going back to my tree. How do I go back to my tree? Primary. I don't... Oh, okay. Cool, that's how I change back and forth. Welcome back, Architect. You were offline for 3 minutes. During that time, 0% was boosted. You earned 409,000 while you were gone. Double earnings. I don't... How do I get Darwinium? Because I feel like that's not going to be easy to get. So I'm just not going to double it. Okay, so where were we here? We have Mesozoic Valley ready to go. Nerve cord. Oh, we have more than enough to get a nerve cord and the pigment spot. So let's do that. Nerve cord. The nerve cord is a bundle of nerve fibers that run down an animal's body. Alone, they form a simple version of a nervous system. Cool. Ooh, flatworm 100% more efficient. Let's do a pigment spot. A light-sensitive receptor, the pigment spot was a primitive eye. It allowed early organisms to tell light from dark. That's... Huh. So do we not know if early organisms could discern color? Just black and white? White being there being an actual presence of light? That's interesting. That's not something I knew. And if I was taught this in school, I definitely don't remember it. Okay. Okay, so since we already made this blow up, the Mesozoic Valley, I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to make this blow up. I want to see what this is. Celestial phenomena. Clicky. Supernova. Simulation expanded to space. Another evolution branch unlocked. We're going into the great beyond. Hello again.
Life is like a fire sparked by chance lightning.
Chance lightning.
In the right conditions, it could catch light and spread, or smolder and extinguish.
Okay.
Perhaps this has happened elsewhere, countless times. Perhaps only once.
Only the once?
One day, this sun will die.
Uh-huh. One day. And then?
Must our flame go out too?
Potentially.
Or can we send embers out to the cosmos, to some place where terrestrial life can burn anew? I must expand my simulation to explore the possibility.
Ooh, okay.
Shall we begin?
Oh my. How much did that cost? This did not cost anything. I just had to click, I think, like 200 sometimes. I had already gotten through like halfway of it. Actually, I think it was 300 times. So like the same way that I just constantly clicked on the rock to expand into the fossils and the dinosaurs, I just did the same thing for this one. So it didn't cost me any entropy.
Excellent.
I just clickety-click. This is a great game for people who want ASMR, by the way. Great beyond. To understand how Earth began, I need to grasp the origins of the solar system. Okay. Now, there is only a diffuse molecular cloud But this formless matter will give rise to the sun and the planets. Objective 1. Create the inner solar system. Okay. Tap background to generate. Oh, this is stardust. Ta-da! Sun! Celestial body discovered. The sun. Earth's home star is the center of our solar system, the point around which all celestial objects orbit. It shines its light on each of the 8 planets, and its warmth is essential for all life on Earth. Pretty much, we can't live without the sun, but we can't live with too much sun either. Which is why our planet is kind of that nice Goldilocks moment of us existing. Cool. Clickety click click. Whoa. I can make it tiny. And I don't see anything in here. Collect sun. What do you mean by collect sun? Oh. Okay. So how many times do I need to charge this to like collect a sun? Whatever that means. Tap to what? Tap to level. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back to primary. I'm not ready for the sun. I am not ready for sun. I earned 1.3 million while I was gone. Okay, so now we've discovered 2 different branches. So now we have the fossils with the dinos, and now we have celestial bodies, supernova, whatever. Cool. So far, free. So let's go make, actually, let's make a medulla oblongata. Oh, I can't. I need 150 million. Dang. Okay. Then let's make a fish. Oh! Guys, look at this. Produces over 6,000 per second. With fins to maneuver the ancient seas, fish evolved from the less agile invertebrates and rapidly diversified to take control of the oceans. Hence, sharks. Life created a fish. A fish. Cool. Reward, 250,000. Collect a tetrapod. Okay. Oh, fish eggs. Okay. So 2 million per fish? Holy cow. Okay, well, I make almost 3,000 here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make a fish egg. A self-contained life support system designed to help an embryo survive in a wet environment. The egg increases the reproductive rate of fish. Fish eggs are jelly-like and sometimes semi-translucent. Do you guys say semi or semi? Because I say semi when it's like that, when it's like into 2 sections of a word. versus like semiconductor that looks like a whole word. It's not partitioned. Is that just me? Yes, I'm over 3,000. Ha ha ha. Man, this is asking for a lot now. Semi. Okay, so I'm not crazy. But do you say semi no matter in what context? Like, would you say semi-translucent here? Or would you say semi-translucent? Let's get some gills. Gills are respiratory organs that allow fish to extract oxygen from the water around them. This lets them breathe underwater. And now my fish is 25% more efficient. Damn, I tried modding Oblivion without messing it up and it just crashed. Aw, I'm sorry. Well, now you know you have to uninstall all the mods and try it again. I don't know, actually, I think I use both randomly. Okay, so that's a lot more reassuring to me. Lungfish? Interesting. That was just 5 million. I can get to 5 million. Initiating ASMR again. You know, I just realized this would also be a very good way of breaking a keyboard. I feel like I should be doing this with a different keyboard altogether. I might sit here for a second because I want to collect some entropy, because if you guys notice, this one requires 13.5 million. This one requires 37. This one's 150 million. So I'm gonna collect some here just for a bit. In the meantime, how you guys doing? Have you eaten today? Have you had a snack? Are you currently having a snack? And if you are, what is it? I like snacks. I like being told about snacks. I like being introduced to snacks. I am very much a snack person. My biggest snack weakness is probably gummy bears and chocolate. Not necessarily together, but like things that I can live without. Chocolate and gummy bears are not one of those things. I can probably live without gummy bears, but chocolate, absolutely not. So I will definitely break down and cry the day I can no longer afford chocolate. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay. Now I know that tab opens that. So, yeah. I am very much going to be saddened the day that I can no longer afford chocolate. Chips are my kryptonite. What kind of chips? All chips? Or do you discriminate chips? Or do you treat chips all equally? Because I discriminate chips. I don't like barbecue. I feel like I want chips to be savory or spicy. So anything that's sweet, that's not the chip for me. If I want sweet, I'll go get chocolate type of thing. Excuse me. I like all chips, but mostly spicy chips. Oh, so you're an ulcer kind of guy. You want to get an ulcer one day. I see, I see. Oh, snap. This is actually like hurting my wrist a little bit. I need to bring my keyboard closer. Okay, I think I want to get to like 70 if I can. I don't know. I mean, buying a fish would be the most obvious thing to do. We're gonna buy a fish. Buy another fish. Okay. I'll buy another fish. There, I got 5 fish. Hey, look! I'm over 4,000 now. Okay, there we go. That's going a little bit faster. Fish. Fish, fish, fish. I'm sorry if my voice kind of breaks the ASMR part of it. I can talk like this instead to keep with the ASMR vibe. But feel free to keep telling me about your snacks and joys. Or maybe you're not a snack person, but you have something in particular that you really like to eat, like pizza or spring rolls. Tell me all about it. Oh yeah, I need to go get my snack. I got caught up trying to fix a plate. Then go get your chips. Sounds like it's time for chips. Okay, getting those extra fish is actually helping get this through faster. Don't know how long I'm gonna be here though. I wanna get to 70. I don't think this is as effective, but I like how it sounds. Were you able to fix your mods to get Dino, or are you just uninstalling all the mods? Oh, excuse me. That one crept up on me. I'm beginning to wonder if people have scripts for this to just constantly generate entropy here instead of doing it manually the way that I am. Which, I mean, if you make a script, I understand wanting to be efficient, but at the same time I feel like it defeats the purpose of you understanding what entropy is and how it comes to be. I think it's working now. Yay! Well, I hope your game does not continue to crash, and I hope it's just working normally. Now I'm just trying to tweak the settings. It's a reshader mod. What does the reshader do? I don't know if that's a stupid question or not. This game is really good for people who like keyboard ASMR. It essentially lets you adjust the color settings. Oh, okay. Wow, I don't know if I'm gonna get to 70 or not. I need a break. My fingers are stiffening up a bit. Oh, you guys hear my fingers popping there? Oh my goodness. Oh, that needed. Oh, my fingers need a little stretch. Okay, I'm gonna let that run by itself for a bit. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do clips. Clippy clips. Also, I don't understand like what determines the music crescendoing and decrescendoing. In other words, just getting louder and softer. The remastered version has like a brown filter on it, so this lets you make it look as vibrant as the OG version. Why does the remaster have a brown filter on it? If it's a remaster, why on earth do you want it to look like old and dingy? That doesn't make any sense. That sounds counterintuitive. Man, maybe I need a snack now. I don't have a ton of chocolate though. I'm in need of chocolate. I do have gummy bears next to me though. I have my desk supply of gummy bears, so I think I'm just gonna have some gummy bears. Because I don't want to get up. I have no clue. I guess they thought it fit the game graphic detail more. But that sounds really counterintuitive. Like, how does... I'm not understanding how that makes sense. Oops. I accidentally bought a fish. I wasn't trying to buy a fish. I wonder if y'all can tell the difference in typing. One hand versus two hands. Can you tell the difference? I'm gonna break my keyboard tonight. Gonna break my keyboard tonight. Gonna break my keyboard tonight. There is a ready button that has just been blinking on the bottom left corner, and I don't think you guys can see it. If I move my face out the way, you see that button right there? Right there. It says ready. It's been blinking ready for like, I don't know, a while, like almost since I started playing. So I'm just gonna leave my face up there. But I don't know what that ready button does. So I kind of want to know what it does. But I want to get these things first. I want to get the lungfish, the cold-blooded, and the fins first. Are you saying kinda to being able to tell the difference between the keyboard typing? Gotta respect the commitment. Thank you. I am a curious person by nature. So even if, so this is the type of curious that I am. I can start reading a book, absolutely hate it, but then feel obligated to finish it because I need to know how it ends. Even though I absolutely hate the book, I have to know how it ends. Yeah, about the typing. Oh, okay. But is it like easily discernible when I'm typing with one hand versus two? Or does it kind of blend together? Mood? Yeah. I'm one of those people, like I know a lot of my friends that would be like, I would just throw that book out. And I'm like, well, go donate it. And they're like, it's a figure of speech. And I'm like, okay, don't just throw it away. Don't throw away books. But yeah, I'm that type of person that once I start something, I kind of need to see the end of it in some capacity or see where it goes. So yeah, that's why I'm here trying to get stuff. And I honestly don't know how far this goes. Like there's still, holy cow. Like I don't know if this further expands. And then I don't know how much more these guys expand. I know that there's stuff here. Like this, I don't know what's here. Something is supposed to unlock here. And I don't know what it is. This one right here from the protein. I don't know what I need with the protein. Right here. Right here. I have no idea what I need. But something's here. And I don't know if that just means I need more DNA, more amino acids. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I get 50 amino acids and 50 DNAs, something will pop up. But I have no idea. But something connects here to protein. Actually, I might have to actually try and get that. But yeah, I'd have to really focus on the sounds. I mean, you're more than welcome to focus on all the sounds. You got so many already? Yes, but it's not enough. Look at all my power. No, I know, I've actually opened up a lot. But it's also kind of crazy that now I'm generating millions versus hundreds of thousands. So that's like the other thing that's kind of got me hooked. But okay, I think we have enough for this in particular. So let's get a lungfish. All right, lungfish are freshwater fish that first became abundant in the Triassic era. They breathe air and can survive on dry land by burrowing into the mud with their fins. Okay. 25% more efficient. And then cold-blooded. Cold-blooded animals rely on external heat sources to control their body temperature. This allows them to have conservative metabolisms and save energy, but can also make them vulnerable to overheating or freezing. Do they actually freeze, or do they just kind of go into a state of hibernation and then thaw out? Because that's what I thought happened with like most cold-blooded reptiles, that they kind of just would go into a state of hibernation of sorts, and then they just thaw out once it gets warm again. 33% more efficient fish. Fins. The protolimb. Fins would eventually develop into hind legs that would help mammals, reptiles, birds, and amphibians travel on land. Assuming you believe in the theory of evolution, which I know a lot of people do not. But I believe in science. Science. Tetrapod. See, here's something, like, how can I unlock a tetrapod before I unlock what's here? You know, like, that's another thing I'm not getting. If that makes sense. But we're gonna get tetrapod because that was the next thing to do. So, tetrapod. The first animals emerge from the ocean and start living on dry land. There we go. Whoa, that's bright. Life created a tetrapod. Yay. Reward 2.5 million. Game reward. Collect mammal. We're getting closer to humans, guys. We're getting closer to humans. What does this mean? Face your fears, explore cryptids, mini. Uncover urban legends and follow the shadows of unseen creatures and learn about mythical species and the folklore that inspired them. Oh, okay. So, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot. What in the heck is this? What is this mythical creature? That's not a unicorn. What in the heck is that? Is it the chupacabra? Like, I don't understand what this is. Jackalope? No, that's not a jackalope. Jackalopes are real, aren't they? A hippogriff? I really can't tell what that is. But it expires in 2 days and 15 hours, guys. What the heck is that? I can't tell what that is. I feel like it should be obvious, but it's really not. I can't tell what it is. Okay. Well. Wow, this still has a ways to go. Okay. Oh, exploration hub. Oh, is that the mini thing? Okay. The supernatural creatures. Okay, so what was I trying to unlock? Oh, this down here. I wanted to see if this in the center unlocks. Okay. Yes, that unlocked it. Polypeptides. Cool. But just to make it even, we're gonna get 50 of these also. Oh, look at that. Chromosomes. Okay. It pays off to buy stuff. Look at that. It's so much faster now. Polypeptides. When amino acids bond together, they create a chain that becomes an integral building block in creating proteins. And now amino acid is 50% more efficient. Chromosomes. Chromosomes are DNA molecules containing specific genetic material. They preserve genomic sequences and allow for traits to be passed from parent to offspring. And now DNA is 50% more efficient. Cool. What's supposed to come here with RNA though? Oh, haha, I'm making 10,000 per click, guys. Dig a dino, I'm over 9,000 per click now. I'm over 9,000. Welcome to the news. Stay informed about the latest updates and features to the cells to Singularity. Press the claim button to receive a reward during with every post. Okay. Oh my, there's stuff here. What? 9,000? Yeah. Does Twitch have Dragon Ball emotes? Because we need some Dragon Ball emotes. Okay, I guess let's read some news. March Dev Diary. Our team is at it again. Get the cell scoop in our latest Dev Diary. There we've shared a detailed deep dive for an anticipated overhaul of the reality engine and primary simulation. Want to find out what we have in store? Click the link to get reading. I don't think so, they should. Well, especially for like moments like this, we at least need that little emote of it's over 9,000. we need an emote of their little, what's it called? Their little computerized bifocal where they can actually get readings. We at least need an emote of that. I forgot what those things are called. I'm a bad Dragon Ball Z fan. I forgot what those things are called. And it's not a bifocal. It's like a fucking monocle. What are those things called? Energy readers? Is that what they're called? Scouters? Is that what those things are called? Well, we need an emote of that. But also, they've honored so many games with their emotes. Dragon Ball deserves an emote. That too. I feel like out of all the games and shows and like long-standing series, and Dragon Ball is like the one that like anyone can bring up and recognize, you know. And I do say that lightly because I know there are adults that didn't grow up with Dragon Ball, and of course children today have not necessarily grown up with Dragon Ball, even though it's available. So like if they want to watch it, they can. But for a greater majority of the population, especially in Japanese, Spanish, and English speaking regions, like Dragon Ball has been a thing for years, for absolute decades. So I feel like it is very much deserving of an emote, and it should have an emote. So Twitch, if you're listening, please make an emote. And then also the other thing that would be like another thing to commemorate it would be the fact that what's it called? That that it would also honor Akira Toriyama. Like that would be one way to honor him here, at least on the Twitch platform. So that would be one thing to do. They are Scouters? Okay. So we need an emote for Scouters. Need a buff Frieza emote. They should use Nappa and make a DB what emote. I would use honestly, I would use the shit out of that too. Of Nappa just going, what? That'd be so fun. He should have been honored with an emote. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Out of all the series, like pop culture, if you even want to put it into that, because I feel like out of all the anime series, Dragon Ball really did hit mainstream pop culture at one point, if not multiple points in time. So I feel like we are overdue with an emote for Akira Toriyama. Join the March live stream. The Cells team is live. Join us for the next hour to get a sneak peek at Explore Cheese. Explore Cheese. There is a simulation on cheese. Oh my. I want to explore cheese. Could this be the first DLC that I buy? I want cheese. Need the robot Akira emote. That could work. Oh no. Don't tell me oh no. How dare you. Everything is about cheese. Everything is about cheese. You know, I should put cheese into the category of snacks, because I am one of those people that can just eat cheese by itself. So much to the point where I can eat like slices, like the sliced cheese that's either packaged or if you get it from the deli, wherever. I don't need to have blocks or cubes of cheese. I can just have sliced cheese by itself. So I think I'm going to backtrack to what I said earlier. Earlier I said chocolate and gummy or gummy bears. No. Chocolate and cheese. I cannot live without those two. Chocolate and cheese. Oh, there was also a contest. Well, damn. We missed it by 2 months, guys. Missed the contest. Explore cheese, dairy delights. Turn nutrition into flavor in the newest event. Explore cheese, dairy delights. Discover divine treats that can be savory, sweet, or something entirely unique from now until April 7th at 10:50 a.m. Eastern. 10:50 is a very strange timestamp. Cheese recipe. Oh my goodness. They went all out with the cheese. Join us on Twitch and YouTube as we reveal the winners of Cheese Please recipe contest at 11 Eastern. Satisfy your cravings with fresh new recipes to try in the kitchen. Yo, I might need to go look this up later. Oh my goodness, I want cheese now. Sales at PAX East. The sales team is celebrating their return to PAX East in Boston. Anyone who visits our booth will get to play the demo gameplay of the upcoming Reality reboot, as well as receive exclusive prizes. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm so burpy today. Oh my gosh. If you can't make it, you can join us in spirit by partaking in the PAX Steam Festival. Redeem the code PAX East 2025 for 50 Darwinium until May 12th, 11 a.m. Eastern. Dang it, guys. We missed the Darwinium code. It literally expired this morning. I could have gotten 50 of these Darwinium, whatever it is that they do. That makes me sad. Literally missed it by almost 12 hours. No, more than 12 hours now. That makes me sad. Oh well. If we had played this last week, it would have been fine. But my singing monsters took over last week. Cool, but we got all the news bits ones. In the meantime, what's going on back here? Oh look, we have 200 million. Okay. So, where are we at over here? I have enough for medulla oblongata or lungs. Or eggshell and warm-blooded. You know, I continue to amaze myself. I always say I don't know if these games are going to take up the entirety of the stream, and yet here I am. Commitment indeed. It's also not my fault that this thing has a lot of stuff to click on. But anyway, before we do this, before we buy more stuff, because that's technically what we're doing, we're buying stuff with energy. I want to see what this ready means. Mutation accelerator. Add power to the accelerator and receive a double income boost for 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Let's boost. Ho, ho. Oh. 500,000 at a time, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so for the next half hour, it's going to do this. Man, I probably should have clicked on that before I read all the news. I would have gotten so much further. Okay, but let's see. There's more achievements. Out of the ocean. Evolve first land animal. Cool. Escaping the dangers of the sea. The first land dwellers develop legs and make their way onto solid ground, heralding a new age of evolution. I was kind of thinking the same thing. Oh, for the ready thing. Dawn of the dinosaurs. Uncover the great fossil. The Mesozoic era began with the Permian-Triassic extinction event, the largest documented mass extinction in Earth's history. Separated into 3 major periods, the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous, this era saw many new developments in geology, climate, and evolution, including the age of dinosaurs. Know about how long you ended up playing this game tonight? Oh. So that's the thing though. If I'm interested, why not keep playing? If I'm not interested, I could have ended this a long time ago. Put everybody out of misery. Everybody. But so far, like the free game Mondays have not failed. Cause even the what's it called? The pinball one. So I didn't know how to play pinball correctly. I discovered during that time that I was not playing pinball correctly. There is a method to the madness there. But the thing that kind of got me hooked was the fact that there was so many different tables and they all had free trials available. And they weren't like expiring free trials where you only could do it like 3 times and then you're done. Like, no. The free trials are available for you to go through as many times as possible. Obviously, the trials are limited. Like, you can only do XYZ things. But you can try them indefinitely. And then the other point that kind of got to me was I just wanted to break records. Locally, obviously, because I can't compete with anybody that plays online. But that was the other thing, just breaking my own records or breaking the default PC records. So, like, things like that, it's just... Is it maybe that I'm old and I like simple things? Probably. Let's be real. I grew up with simple games once upon a time. So it could just be that. But like this one, if you like learning stuff, this is for you. If you like ASMR, this is for you. Like, oh, I'm making 18,000. I'm making 18,000, guys. So like if you like ASMR, but specifically like ASMR of like keyboard clicking or even mouse clicking, like this is for you. If you just like, if you're like me in terms of like, I open this book, I need to see where it ends. You have a long way to go. You have a long way to go. Those are giving bank. Yeah, I got a boost. That's what this little ready button did. It gave me a boost for a half hour. I finally clicked on it. I should have clicked on it earlier now that I think about it, but oh well. So like, that's the thing. And like with my singing monsters, I'm very music inclined. So I was just fascinated by all the stupid little sounds that you can make. And I say stupid little sounds because they're all technically mouth sounds. Things, it's not this. It's not from a keyboard. It's not from an instrument. It's pretty much something that you make with your mouth. So like that's why I say stupid, because it's just hilarious how many little mouth sounds those little things can make, and then put them together and they make an orchestra essentially. So there's that. And there's also some of them that are actual instruments like strings and stuff, strings and drums, so things like that. And then when we saw like the top most voted, people were making actual music, like and I still don't know if any of the stuff that I was playing with or looking at was copyrighted music, because some of it sounded familiar, but we couldn't pinpoint it. But like, it's one of those things. Either I'm just old and little things kind of just take my interest, or they're actually games that could be fun and they're free. You don't have to pay into them. To get like bigger, quote unquote, better stuff, sure, you can pay into them. But that's entirely your choice at that point. We have liftoff. Unlocked beyond simulation. You discovered a new branch of evolution. Exploring outer space will open new possibilities for the simulation. Exploration Hub unlocks explorations. Let Semblance take you on a limited time journey. What worldly secrets are out there to explore? Assist her mission as you find more information to strengthen the simulation. Cool. Acids everywhere. 50 amino acids created. A complete protein is a food source that contains an adequate proportion of each of the 9 essential amino acids necessary in the human diet. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I'm seeing here that I need to have more amino acids and more DNA. I need more, guys. Every human shares about 99% of their DNA with every other human. That is terrifying to consider. And I just broke my arm. I keep pushing the buttons on accident. I don't like that it says 99% of their DNA, that humans share 99% of DNA with other humans, because then that means we're all related. And I don't like that. That's weird. Like, I'm okay with like the idea of being related in a spiritual sense. I don't know how I feel about this little tidbit that we're genetically all related. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. A glitch. Require rank 3 Mesozoic Valley. Unknown identified. Simulation cannot visualize object. Interesting. Interesting. Oh wow, my AC just turned off. It's been going on for a while. Okay, so I want to collect a mammal, but I also want to unlock this, all the amino acids. Okay, nothing happens at 75. And because I'm making so much here, I can afford 100, right? I got 100. There, that's it. There's another one. What do you call an acid with an attitude? Wow, an amino acid. Wow. That's it. That's what makes me close this game. We're done. We're done. A terrible joke. Absolutely terrible joke. Do I have enough entropy to do the same thing with DNA? Maybe. I may be pushing it. Da, 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 da. 100 DNA strands created. Sex cells. DNA strands come together to form tight coils to create a chromosome. Humans have 23 pairs for a total of 46 chromosomes. So then how many more do I need to fill these spots? Because I just used up all my entropy trying to get the DNA. Oh my lord. DNA replication is unlocked and it's 3.87 billion entropy. My brain is gonna break. But at least I know what unlocks or what branches off from RNA. So then what branches off from a nucleus? Because I can't buy more nucleus. Can I buy more prokaryotic cells? Let's do that. Let's get to 25. Okay, that unlocks something. Starting to feel like a cookie clicker. Liquid acids. The contents of a prokaryotic cell float around freely in a liquid substance called cytoplasm due to the lack of a nuclear membrane. Oh, but nothing unlocks? Okay. Cookie clicker. I mean, yeah. Okay. Oh, I accidentally went over by one. get cultured. 50 prokaryotic cells created. Bacteria are prokaryotic cells. Cool, but I already have bacterium. Ooh, flagellum. We have one. We have unlocked one. Flagellum. But then... I think I need to get to 100 to see what mitosis branches off to. Okay, here we go. Oh dear. Why is this not updating correctly? This is not updating as quickly. Spent a few years clicking that cookie. Just a few years. No harm done, right? Right? I'm boosted right now, which is why I feel like I should be doing this, but it's still a lot, man. Okay, I'm risking it. And I already lost everything. I got to 88 and that was all I could do. Oh man. Okay. In the meantime, let's get a flagellum. Let's see. A flagellum is a tail-like appendage that protrudes from a cell body and helps it move around. Cool. Okay, so then that doesn't expand. This one is 3 billion. Oh my goodness. I didn't know it was possible to get into the billions. Which I guess would make sense though. Does that mean that there should be something up here that is in the trillions? Perhaps? I wonder if all these are branched off of all this here in the center then. That means that there's something here with tissue. But which one do I need to do? The eukaryotic or the sponge or both? Both. Maybe both. Fuck. I don't know how much I need. I'm gonna go back into ASMR for a bit. I don't know how much I need for the prokaryotic cell to get it to 100. Because right now it is 88 and it's costing 65 million, 66 million if I round it up. And I was at like what? 500 or 600 million? Maybe 500 million when I started getting more of them. Wow, it jumped up 10 million. So I don't know how I'm gonna get this up to 100. As much as these guys are making, well, they're actually not making very much now that I think about it. Who's doing the heavy lifting? The jellyfish and the flatworm are doing the heavy lifting. Nope, the fish is doing the heavy lifting. The fish and the tetrapod are doing the heavy lifting. But that's what the numbers boosted, right? Well, even then, it's still a big enough gap that they would be doing the heavy lifting. I need answers, guys. I need answers. I'm not ready to let go. I need answers. Okay, so maybe I don't worry about the sponge and the eukaryotic cells, but I don't like uneven numbers here. Wow, that jumped to 12 million more. Okay, so maybe I leave that alone now because I'm at 90 and it's still not like doing a ton compared to these guys over here. There, I invested in more fish. I need to invest in tetrapods, but those cost essentially 20 million. And I have other stuff to unlock. Hee 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 hee. This is crazy. There's actually a lot in here. Okay, so since this is for a limited time while that's still going, well, I'm gonna help it along a little bit. I wanted to go ahead and see if I can explore that mystical creature one to see what it has, because that one's the limited time thing anyway. But I want to get this up to 100 mil just to have it there, because it should still be going even if I'm not in here with this boost thing. Okay, so this should still keep going. Oh, 4 hours. I could increase it to 4 hours. No, because I don't know how difficult. So far, it's difficult to get the Darwinium cube, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I wonder if that resets like every 12 hours or something like that. Or every 24 hours. I don't know. Let's go ahead and go here. Explore cryptids. Exploration hub loading. There is a howling in the wind, a scratching at the door, a strange presence you can't quite place. Shadows dash by in the corner of your eye, disappearing when you look closer. Those shadows are called ghosts. Nobody can tell me otherwise. What horrors can emerge from the human imagination? Explore cryptids. Oh my. Tapped her. I like how it starts with the campfire. What is this? Goosebumps? Or what's the other one? Are you afraid of the dark? If anybody grew up with Are You Afraid of the Dark? Wasn't there another show besides Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark that was like similar, where it's like just telling scary stories? Or were those like the only two? I feel like there was more than that, but I don't know. Some of those shows would kind of freak me out. I feel like they did a lot of them, not all the stories. Some of the stories were kind of laughable. But I feel like a lot of them did a really good job of really working off children's imaginations and even teenagers to a certain point, because just because we're teenagers, our imagination doesn't turn off. But I do think they a lot of the stories did a really good job on playing on those factors. So like looking into a dark hallway, like if you're home alone, that'll freak you out, because you're gonna see 1,000,001 things based off your whatever your imagination creates, even though you know that you're home alone, there's nobody else there. So like it does, I think it does a really good job of playing with your mind that way. from the Cryptid was gnarly, if you remember that one. Tales of the Crypt was another one. Yes, I remember that guy. Tales of the Crypt, that was one of the other ones. I don't know if there were more though, but yeah, I do remember Tales of the Crypt. That guy was scary. I think that guy gave me nightmares when I was a kid. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this right now. Okay, now that we've got some torches though, let's create a campfire. A group sits around the comforting warmth of a fire, telling stories of the cryptids, monsters that lurk in the dark. With each tale, they are more grateful that they are protected by the light. Excuse me, my burp just ruined that whole thing. The Insidious. Scary movie. Are you talking about the Scary Movie series? Because those were not scary, those were stupid. I'm sorry to anybody who thought those were scary. Those were stupid. Trying to collect some campfires. Campfires. Oh, keep pressing tab on accident. If you're talking about Scream, that's different. But like the Scary Movie series, those are dumb. All right, let's say what the Insidious does. The Insidious. Small creatures are said to hide under the floorboards of homes and below the surface of shallow water. The most innocent appearances can harbor the most sinister intentions. Not to diminish this, but this honestly makes me think of the gnomes in Sims. They can either be your best friends or your worst enemy. Unlocked. Yeah, the series. But that's what I'm asking. Are you talking about like the actual scary movies, or are you talking about Scream? Because I think you're thinking of like that mask thing, that screaming mask that's very popular with the scary movies, but those are parodies. If you're talking about Scream, then that's where that holds. But scary movies in and of themselves, like those things are trash. They're dumb. Each one has like one moment of actual terror. Okay. Oh, you can upgrade or buy more Insidious. See, this feels like the gnomes from what's it called? From The Sims. Okay, let's see. Oh, is this the creature that I saw in that preview? A kobold? Let's find out. They're parodies. They're, I guess, yeah, comedies, but they're parodies. Like, they're supposed to make fun of Scream. And then there's another movie franchise besides Scream that they were supposed to parody. I forgot what the other franchise is, but primarily Scream because of that screaming mask. Saw was another one, yeah, another franchise. I feel like Saw lost its edge. I feel like the first few were good and then they kind of just got progressively worse. And that's coming from somebody who never watched like the later ones all the way through just because I got bored. I don't know if that's bad to say or if that's a controversial take, but I think they got worse. I would get bored. All right. Kobold. Found in German households, the kobold performs chores in exchange for food and praise. If neglected, they are said to inflict misfortune on the homeowners, causing food to spill and dishes to break. They did a bunch. The Grudge, The Ring, Signs. Funny to watch those at night. So The Grudge and The Ring are very similar themes. So I think they covered those in like 2 movies. I feel like Signs is very easy to parody just because it's such an old movie. But The Ring and The Grudge are technically the same movie, or maybe not the same movie, but the same premise and just told differently. But yeah, I definitely remember The Grudge. I had a peer in high school that could do the voice creak thing, and like could nail it. It was really eerie, the fact that she could nail it, and she would use that to her advantage, because she knew that a lot of us in the friend group were scaredy cats. Like, I'm a scaredy cat. I cannot watch anything like ghost hunting or things like that at nighttime unless I have somebody with me. So like my partner in crime doesn't really like watching that stuff, so he'll sometimes tolerate it, but for the most part, like, it's not his vibe. But I have like that inkling or that urge of like, I haven't seen this in a while, I want to go watch it. And if I watch it by myself, it has to be in the middle of the day. Or I will not sleep. I will not sleep if I don't watch it in the middle of the day. Or I will have nightmares, borderline night terrors. And I say borderline night terrors because I've never had a true night terror, and I know other people that have, so I don't want to say that it's a night terror because it's never to that severity. But I will wake up drenched in sweat, or like half gasping in fright type of thing. So I'm that level of scaredy cat that even as a 30-some-year-old lady, I can't watch that shit at night. So there's that. But this got me thinking, I wonder if the kobold are where what's her name, J.K. Rowling got the inspiration, if she even knows about this, for the house elves. Except the house elves are slaves, so like not the best comparison, because these guys do chores in exchange for food and praise. But I wonder if these were the inspiration for the house elves in Harry Potter. What is this? Friends? I have a friend here, but I haven't connected to anything. A bannock. What's a bannock? I guess let me collect stuff. Let me buy some of these. I need more Insidious. I want more. How did I end up in the Nether? Oh, it's because I don't know if you were paying attention or if you were still around. I'm doing this. I'm doing the little limited time event just to see what was here. I didn't know if it was the same thing as the primary simulation that I had to unlock, like different branches and stuff. This looks a little bit more straightforward. But I wanted to see what mythical creatures they had. And yes, friendly reminder, drink some water. I need some. Thank you, Stream Elements. I think that, oh, that's what that was. Yeah, that's what this is. So I just wanted to see what this had, because this doesn't seem so far so far. This doesn't seem to be overly convoluted, but I could be wrong. I don't know what this is going to unlock, but let's get a Bannock. All right, a spirit of Slavic bathhouses. The Bannock expects offerings of soap and water. If offended, they may spy on guests, kidnap newborns, and even suffocate people in steam. Oh my. This is an interesting spirit. I never would have assumed that a spirit would want soap, that a spirit would want cleanliness, you know? A clean spirit. How about that? I like this one. Take all my soap. Take all my soap and water. That's so weird, to kidnap newborns and suffocate people in steam. Sounds like a Pokedex entry. Yeah, hella does. Yes, it does. Especially the suffocate people in steam part. That's so weird. How do you suffocate people in steam? By having too much steam? Or by making it too hot? Or both? I'm curious. But yes, this one so far is the one that sounds like a Pokedex entry for sure. Kind of weird. Alright, so I need more torches because the next one is a Kappa. Kappa? Kappa? I don't know how the double P works. Kappa. Kappa. No, it has to be Kappa, right? With the dragging A, not a short A. A long A, not a short A. It's not a dragging A. Not that Kappa. Dig a dino. Not quite that Kappa. Okay, this says open for a while. Open what? Logit 4? What's a logit? Augmentations info. The augmentations console is where you can spend logits to buy artifacts and various cosmetic upgrades. Exploration events. Complete missions and exploration events to earn logits. Limited chances to earn. Exploration events are limited time events and will occur periodically for more chances to earn logits. Oh. Interesting. Oh, what the heck is this nano cat? Weird. Are these like t-shirts? Why is there a little t-shirt? Location? Music? People? Oh, icon. I can make face icons. Yeah, profile icons. Okay, I'm not crazy about this one. There's music. There's just random location artifacts. Oh, look, a sphinx. What is this supposed to be? Cosmetic, but cosmetic of what? Fascinating. I'd guess that too much steam would be mostly displacing oxygen and burning the F out of your lungs. Yeah, so that's why I assumed heat versus quantity of steam, because I guess the quantity would also mean that there's less and less oxygen in the air, because it's going to be replaced by mostly water or water vapor. But yeah, I guess even without too much vapor, too much steam itself, just the heat alone could be enough. Okay, let's get the kappa. Lurking in Japanese rivers and ponds. Kappas are short, turtle-like creatures that are known to attack humans and drag them underwater. The critter can be pacified by an offering of their favorite vegetable, the cucumber. I thought a cucumber was a fruit. Maybe that's why it's in the vegetable area. It's actually a vegetable. Okay. I'm not going to question that. The Insidious 100% more efficient. Interesting. Ooh, open? I'll open. 5 lodged. Collect a mermaid. Collect the uncanny, which is this guy. 25,000, you say? All right. Let's get in there. Oh, this is going to take a while. I just realized how quickly I'm earning. Oh boy. Oh, wait. There's a boost. Let's get a boost. Yes. Okay. Sweet. Let's get a boost. Since we're here. And since this is limited time. Let's get a boost. Boost. Maybe this is the thing I saw in the sky for that preview. No, that's not it. It's not the Kappa or the Cobalt. I still can't figure out what this is. What is this? It's right here next to the moon. Like, I want to say it's a hippogriff, but I have no idea. I'm almost at 25. I'm going to get us to 30. Just to be safe. Torches. Torches. See, and like reading about mythical creature lore like this doesn't bother me. It's just like the watching of like the ghost hunting and like actual visual animation representation of some sort. Like I can't do that at night. But like reading about this, I'm fine. Knowledge unlocked. The uncanny. Alright. Some beings disturb and manipulate their victims with human-like appearance. These beings embody the fear of an unrecognizable reality. That's terrifying. This thing essentially traps you in your mind. That's kind of terrifying. Baba Yaga, I'm aware of that one. And then mermaids were sirens. Wanting to drown all the sailors. I forgot the story behind Baba Yaga, but I know that the mermaids were, what's it called? Were sirens wanting to drown anybody in their wake. I don't know if eat them, but definitely drown them. Not going to be thinking about the uncanny before you go to sleep then. Nah. I just didn't even know the uncanny existed. Or, no, I didn't know that existed. I can't remember the tale of Baba Yaga. A child with thoughts of running away should beware the stories of Baba Yaga, an elderly ogress from Slavic cultures whose house stands atop giant chicken legs. The Baba Yaga is said to kidnap, cook, and eat children. So that's the one that this is like Hansel and Gretel type of thing. A house that stands atop giant chicken legs? Okay, well then I don't know which one came first. I don't know if Baba Yaga existed first or if Hansel and Gretel existed first. I have no idea which one predates which. But I knew one of these was going to have to be similar to Hansel and Gretel because I think Baba Yaga came first. Or the story of Baba Yaga was around first before Hansel and Gretel, because Hansel and Gretel is the same thing. It's some old lady in the cabin in the middle of nowhere that invites and entices children and then feeds them lots of candy and eats them. Cooks them and eats them. So like this is similar, that she kidnaps, cooks, and eats the children. Alright, so what do I need to unlock this guy? I can't. Do I need to unlock more uncanny instead of more insidious? I don't know what, oh, my nose is itchy, sorry. I don't know what I need to unlock this one right here. Oh, that's 200,000 though. Produce 200 per second. Let's see if I can get 5 uncanny. Oh, this is gonna take a bit. So let's see if I can get to 70. Because Baba Yaga and Mermaid are gonna take forever. Forever. I'm really starting to wonder. I would like to be date or historically accurate. Which one came first, Baba Yaga or Hansel and Gretel? I get the feeling that Baba Yaga came first, but I don't know. Because it doesn't help that Hansel and Gretel, I think, is Old English, an English story, and Baba Yaga is said to be a Slavic story. Yeah, Slavic cultures. So the regions are not too far away, but I feel like Baba Yaga must have still been first. Another. Probably did. Yeah, I get the feeling that's the case. Who wrote Hansel and Gretel? Was that also the Grimm brothers? Or was that a different author? Or was that Christian Andersen? I need a fact checker. I don't want to be entirely misinforming people. Whoa! I keep pressing tab on accident. My fingers are straying too far left. Okay, let's get to 5. Okay. So... Ouch. Oh, there's credits here. Interesting. Computer lunch with a mouse and a sandwich. That's awful. I love that. I don't think I can get to 200, but I also... Oops. Because I can't do anything with these. And it looks like this is where that stops. So I feel like the Loch Ness and Bigfoot should be over here somewhere. The internet says Baba Yaga was around 9th century earliest and Brother Grimm was closer to 19th century. Okay, so then if that's the case, then yeah, Baba Yaga would have been the inspiration for Hansel and Gretel. I still don't know if the Grimm brothers wrote that or if that was Christian Andersen. Because as far as I remember, The Little Mermaid was Christian Andersen. That wasn't the Grimm brothers. And I could be wrong about that too. Don't quote me on it. With how much I read fairy tale stuff or how much I like it, I feel like I should know all this indefinitely. Like, no doubt in my mind, but I'm really bad at remembering things. I'm really bad at remembering historical things, I think. Like more date related things, I feel like is the more accurate term, or the more accurate way of putting that, because I suck at remembering birthdays. Okay, I'm almost at 200,000. I keep pressing the tabs and caps lock buttons, so my pinky is straying too far to the left. I don't know what my pinky is trying to type. My pinky is getting overzealous. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get to 1,000,000 doing it like this. Like, even getting to 500,000 I think is still feasible, but... I have to collect 44 uncanny? That's a lot. Oh. Skip, no. Oh, is that what that is? Interesting. No. Don't spend those. It's not worth it. Don't spend them. It's a trap. Don't spend them. I'm just trying to get to 250 before I buy Baba Yaga. So I want to see if that'll unlock anything else, or if it's going to force me to go after the mermaid. Oops. Baba Yaga. And dang. Who is this friend? Who are you? I don't have friends. Who are you? But this makes the uncanny 100% more efficient. I'm supposed to collect 44 uncanny. That's a lot. That's a lot. These guys only do 160. Oh, because they're 16 per sec. These are 200 per sec. Okay, so that's moving faster, but still not fast enough. Even with the boost, this is still kind of a struggle. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I don't know how, but I locked my PC. So I went dark for a minute there. My bad. I need to be more careful about what key pushes I have. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are still able to hear me, even though my PC locked and I had to unlock it. Yo, how am I supposed to get 44 of these? This is so much to go through. Like, sure, I'm getting through this a little bit faster, but it's still a lot. 87,000? I had more leeway than the other one. That's not fair. Okay. So it produces 2,000 per second. Okay. 2,200 per second. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Damn, I actually was hoping to get through this one more easily because it's a limited time event. Well, that's annoying. So then if I get another uncanny, is it only gonna be like 2,400 per second? Yeah, it's only gonna go up 200 per second. I guess like until I get another 20, I don't know. Dang. It's actually still getting me pretty quickly through it. Oh. I might have to ask my partner in crime to sit in on the keyboard. He'll hate that. He'll absolutely despise that. For anyone questioning my insanity, or the state of my sanity, maybe is better put, I am trying to see if I can get to like halfway to 22. Just to see how much more this produces by default. I don't know if my fingers or my mind can handle it, but we're gonna see. This might, if I really want to know about this might just be something that I have to do during the week on my own time, and maybe I can record it for you all. I wouldn't mind recording it and then just posting up a VOD on YouTube. So I'm wondering... No, this is going to push me into the 200s. Yeah. So it's still not moving fast enough. Maybe you actually set up a macro on this Steam Deck. Yeah. I actually have to. Yeah, okay, so this is not going to be conducive. Okay, so I'm just going to let that be for now. I am going back to primary, because that still has 12 minutes of a boost, but this one should be over. Okay, so this is what I wanted to see. Damn, I only got 195 million. I feel like I didn't earn anything with that boost while I was gone. Went on a Hansel and Gretel rabbit hole. Apparently the story goes way back to medieval times, so pretty close to the Baba Yaga. Medieval is what? 12th and 13th centuries? Or does medieval go as far back as 10th century? Because I feel like medieval is 12th century. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything. 12-ish. Okay, so yeah. So medieval is 12th century. Damn. That's actually really close to Baba Yaga. Doesn't change the fact that Baba Yaga's first. Baba Yaga wins. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I was over here. Fish. So what does... So then, do I get like one free one? One free boost and then I have to buy them? What's the deal here? I need answers. I need answers. But especially now that there's this rank 3 little creature. This looks like a little tardigrade though. I don't know if that's what it is. Could be a tadpole, I guess. Turtle, maybe? Maybe it's a turtle. I think it looks more like a turtle. I want to know more about this one. I want to see where the Loch Ness and Bigfoot sits. Okay, so this is as far as we've gotten. You know what? Let's see. Do I have enough here? Oh, I don't know if I have enough for that. Let's see, 238, 170. So that's 408. Essentially 420. Okay, let's see if I can get to 420. No, it's more than 420. Yeah, no, I'm stupid. It's closer to 500. I don't know how to math. It's late. I'm gonna just blame it on the time. Oh, I'm not getting to 500. Let's just see. Legs. Legs evolve from fins to fulfill an organism's need to support their body weight, a trait essential for migrating from the oceans onto dry land. And then eggshell. An egg is a self-contained life support system filled with amniotic fluid that enables reproduction to be possible outside of wet environments. Reptiles, birds, and a handful of rare mammals lay eggs. One of them would be the platypus. Oh yes, the platypus. Oh! That gains me an additional 72,000 per tap. Oh! We're back in business, everyone. Is that what this thing is over here also? Oh. Oh, that one just gave it to me. Okay. I didn't use any cubes or anything. Cool. I will take it. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. You know, with all this clicking, I have to wonder if I can make a song out of it, of just the clicking, if I edit it. Maybe I can have my own intro song. Oh, I need... That leads to this end over here. I'm gonna continue then. I might get to 350. So I can do warm-blooded and the medulla oblongata. I know Sage was in here earlier. Sage, you better not be here. You better be asleep. Tis a Monday, and I know you have school. Actually, I don't know if you have school. I don't know if you're out yet. You said there was still a month left, so I'm assuming you're not out yet. So Sage, if you're still here, get to sleep, damn it. You need sleep. Okay, we're almost there, I'm trying to get to 350. My wrist can take it. My wrists are going to fail me. I'm gonna need to ice my wrist tonight. You know, there's a lot of jokes to be said about wrist pain. This is not one of the jokes I would have had in mind. What a grinder. I know. I'm so close. I want to see stuff. I know I'm not going to get to like the billions, but I can do this guy. A structure located in the lower part of the brainstem, the medulla controls the autonomic functions of the body, including heartbeat, breathing, and sleeping. It evolved in fish around 500 million years ago and forms a large portion of the reptile brain. Okay. And then warm-blooded organisms have the ability to maintain a body temperature higher than their environments, enabling them to move to new and more diverse homes. Yes, that's what humans are. The mammal is right there. Dang it. I didn't know the mammal was going to be right here after the egg and the warm-blooded. The carpal tunnel will be so worth it. Yes, in the name of science, in the name of knowledge, I need answers. This makes me think of, I forgot what the movie's called. It's one of the Indiana Jones movies, the crystal something. The one with the aliens. This just makes me think of the Russian lady in there where she was like, I want to know. I'm ready to learn. That's kind of where my mind is spiraling right now. I'm like feeling that level of derangement right now. What does this cost? Oh, this costs 18. But it's doing so much heavy lifting. I'm so dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. Yeah, there we go. Now we're at 400. That'll help me move a little faster. Just a little faster. Yeah, that's kind of the level of derangement I'm experiencing right now. But hey, what's life without a little spice and zest? At least my partner in crime doesn't have to deal with this level of derangement like 24/7. And I don't either, because I don't know that I would survive living like this all the time, all year long. These little moments and spurts of derangement are fine, but anything beyond this, I don't know that I could survive for very long. Oh, come on, 100 more. I just need 100 more. 100 more. And then I can stop. Because I'll have collected a mammal. And I'll be satisfied with the mammal. What's this? Yes! A free 30. Yes! Hey man, that was a great boost. I got a free 30 million. Okay, so I'm at the mammal. Just to have a little bit of a head start. I'm gonna push it to 400. 400. Oh, my wrist. I feel the burn. There. Oh. Okay. Now my wrists have released tension, but my fingers are gonna curl up soon. Oh my goodness. Oh, the popping. Okay. Okay, mammal. The first vertebrates with warm blood mammals nurse their young with milk from mammary glands, have skin covered in fur or hair, and have larger brains that possess a neocortex. Da 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 da. Life created the mammal. Why is this bunny angry looking? Or is that just me? It looks so angry. Cool. This produces 1 million per second. Look at that. And I get a 30. 1 million per second. Oh my goodness. And now we're talking billions. Oh man. Do we need billions down here? Yeah, we needed 3 billion for DNA replication. And then there's something else here that needs to unlock. I don't know what though. I still haven't figured out if this needs, because sexual reproduction doesn't unlock anything, but asexual does. The cocoon doesn't, the fish does. The fish? What the hell more do I need to do with the fish? I feel like that's a trap. I feel like something's gonna happen here at 100, but it's so expensive. See, I'm just also getting sucked into it because I unlock something and then it gives me more power. So like, how can I not exert my power, you know? And like, and this is for the greater good. This is not for evil. This is not for any kind of unkindness. Like, this is, no, I'm not paying. This is not for anything other than knowledge and science. So who am I harming? Absolutely nobody. Right? Right? Gives you more dopamine. Yes. Pixelvelia is happy right now. With the button clickies. The progression in this game does seem pretty addicting. Yeah. Cause also look at how quickly I am like getting to some of these goals. Like that wasn't even 2 minutes and I already can buy another one of the prokaryotic cells. Oh, okay. I did not know that Twitch was we're gonna allow that. But yes, we're some endorphin junkies. FYI, Kivo, Twitch auto-modded that message because you use the word junkies. I still have no idea what words get auto-modded, but yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna allow it because that's kind of stupid. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for the reminder that we need water. I'm going to click with one hand, or type with one hand while I drink some water. You all should drink some water, too. Okay. Oh, I promise this is the last one. I promise. I pinky promise. Because I think my dog also got upset with me because she's not here behind me anymore. She was back here snoring away, so and I think the clicking got to her from all my keyboard taps. So I'm just gonna get to 100 prokaryotic cells, and I'm gonna call it end of stream and give my final assessment of this game. I really have no idea where my dog went. she might be in the bedroom. Oh man, my poor dog having to tolerate my moments of derangement. It's okay, she gets treats. I provide the offering of treats and she forgives me, so it's okay. Yeah, because after most of this, I'm getting into the billions, and the billions are going to take forever. So I want to just do the prokaryotic cell. Because I also just want to know if doing 100 prokaryotic cells is what's going to unlock whatever's left over here with mitosis. Because that's not connected to the eukaryotic, so it shouldn't be affected by the eukaryotic. It should only be affected by the prokaryotic, since that's what it's branching off of. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, my wrists are burning. I need another 500. What are eutherians? I do not know this class. Eutherians. I also kind of feel like the music is taunting me a little bit, because it gets really loud and like fast, full of energy, and then it slows down at random, and I'm just like, I still don't understand if it's like trying to cheer me on or if it's trying to egg me on, you know? Whoever chose the music for this game, you did a good job with making me question everything. This is the most I've ever used my keyboard. I feel bad for my keyboard. I hope this doesn't deteriorate my keyboard. I really like this keyboard. Oh snap. That was a big jump. Okay. I hope it's rated for a billion clicks. There. Ribosomes. Okay. So that's there. Okay, so then does ribosomes open up asexual reproduction? I'm assuming. Oh man. Oh, my wrist. I might need to file my nails again. Yeah, I have flat dents on my nail. Fuck, I fucked up my nails. Okay, well, that's a me problem. Over here to achievements. This one. Share and share alike. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells share 4 characteristics: DNA, RNA, a cytoplasm, and a cell membrane. Interesting. Do I have anything else I haven't looked at here? Holy crap, how many achievements are available? There is much to unlock. Aw, I don't have any badges? Well, that's lame. I should have badges. I should have some badges. I believe I've earned my badges. Okay. Goodness. I actually got pretty far. That's a pro gamer move. Yeah, I wish I was a pro gamer. Okay, so in the midst of my derangement and madness, I actually got pretty far. I got, well, this one's lungs. Go ahead and just do lungs. Evolving from swim bladders in fish, the gas-filled bladders called lungs gave tetrapods the ability to breathe air and the means to function on land. Yeah. So everything else from here is in the billions. Because even that one's in the billions, that one's in the billions. Okay. So I might need to check this tomorrow, and I might need to, I think I need to make a note for myself because I forgot the My Singing Monsters check-in, so I may need to make a note for this. All right. So this has come to an end for now. My personal review is I like this. I have no reason to not like this because it is very ASMR type of fulfillment. There's a lot of like fun facts. Some facts I could do without, like, I don't care. I don't want to know. But it has a lot of fun facts, and it has a lot of random, maybe not random, it has a lot of alternative options so far. Like, it looks like we haven't unlocked quite a few of them, but so far I have like the solar system, which is like the great beyond, and then also the Mesozoic, which is like all the dinosaur stuff. And then it also looks like there's periodic little mini ones. Like this one's the cryptids. I don't know what was available before. I don't know what's going to be available later. But it does actually have a lot to work with. So I think this is actually a pretty decent game for anybody who's interested in kind of getting that little dopamine rush of, oh, getting this accelerates my production by so much, and now I can get through this a lot faster. So like even now that I'm just talking, I'm already halfway to 1 billion, and this is by itself. This isn't with me clicking. So I think this could be fun for a lot of people. I know science is not everybody's cup of tea, but considering that it has little events like this with the cryptids, even if you're not a science person, you have this as an option. If you are not into science but you're into dinosaurs, you can go into the Mesozoic Valley and explore the dinosaur time, or the dinosaur evolution tree, whatever it's called. Is that what these are called? I don't know what this is called, but yeah, it looks like there's still plenty of things because there's a couple things over here. I'm assuming this is going to open another evolutionary branch. I'm assuming this is going to be like the humans. I don't know. But, you know, for being a free game, it has a lot available to start with. Like, I spent just, 3 hours on this? Maybe 3. No, I started kind of late into the stream, so like 3 hours. And this is how far I got, and I'm still not done. So for a game that does not require any money, I think this one's a winner also. So far we're 3 for 3, for at least for me personally. That was the best aggressive ASMR I've ever experienced. Oh my god. I don't know if I should be flattered by that or not. But that just means I need to make a short labeled aggressive ASMR. That's what that means. So thank you for that, Kibo. Thank you. Expect to see that short on my YouTube soon. It's a chill little game, plus it's free, so there's nothing to lose. Yeah, Exactly. Absolutely nothing to lose. I don't know if any of these little events are going to come at a cost at any point in time, but if they're just going to be like this where it's free to play limited time, the options are going to be kind of endless in terms of what they can do. And it seems like they're still updating it. Like, that's the other thing. I don't know if pinball was still being updated or if My Singing Monsters was still being updated either. But where are the news? No. I lost the news. There was news articles. I don't know where they went. Ooh, open? Oh, no. An entropy burst of 10 billion. Oh my goodness. There was news somewhere. I have no idea where the news went. News here, community, for the love of. So apparently, like, they're still working on this. The last thing that they did was literally this month. We literally just missed getting an additional Darwinium cubes earlier today. This hurts me. We could have gotten more free stuff earlier today. Or yesterday at this point for me, because now it's May 13th. So the devs are still working on it, so who knows what else they're going to implement. I'd play this at work. Okay, but if you're going to play this at work, you can't be an aggressive ASMR person like me. You're going to have to just let it run, all right? You can't be aggressively typing. You just need to let it run. But yeah, like, this would be like a decent game to just kind of have off on the side. I know some people, with all the keyboard mashing, they'll think I'm going ham at work. And then your supervisor's going to be like, I saw you working extra hard the other day. I wasn't expecting this result. What were you doing? But yeah, this is, I don't know. I like this. I might just, this one, I think I do want to continue offline. I'll probably just record it and throw it on YouTube, just so that everybody has a resolution to this. But yeah, I think this is a winner for sure. And who knows what else the devs are going to add in, because they're still working on it. So we'll see what else comes after the cryptids. And I think let's see. Yeah, so I'm actually just gonna follow so I can get some of the news, because it looks like, yeah, it looks like they've still been going at it. I forgot when the game first released. I think it was a while ago. Yeah, game first released in 2019, and they're still working on it. There's still an audience for this, so who knows what else they're going to add in. I'm pretty sure we might have missed a lot more of these events, which is, you know, not the end of the world. We don't know what we missed. But yeah, if anybody out there wants to try it out, by all means, like Digadino said, it's free. Absolutely nothing to lose. The only things that I've seen so far that require like actual money are, actually, I don't even know if you can buy these. Now that I think about it, I don't know if you can buy mutation, but you can buy Darwinium. Where is, I have no idea what this is, but this starts. So this might be an upcoming side event. Yeah, so like this is the only thing so far that I've seen that requires actual money, just the Darwinium. So I don't know if the Logits will require money at any point. I would need to go back to the cryptids to see. Was it the cryptids? Yeah, back into the cryptids to see what that does. But yeah, like, if you don't care about just letting it run and you don't want to be doing constant boosts, which I think is what the Darwinium is probably going to be used the most for so far from what I've seen, getting these boosts and these bursts, then you can just let this run in the background and have at it once you're ready to check on it. But yeah, that is going to be it for me tonight. If you missed it here at the beginning of the stream, this week I'm going to be continuing to mess with my times and days of stream. So this week I'm planning to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday to see how that works out. And then we'll go from there. I think May in general, I'm probably going to just be fiddling with what's going to work best for me in terms of the streaming schedule. But I do plan on going live earlier on Wednesday, like earlier in the day. It might even still be sunrise for me, or sunlight for me, I should say. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now, thank you all so much for joining me today. I've appreciated the time you spent with me. Definitely go check out any of my stuff on YouTube. The game that I'm primarily playing right now is Pokemon Legends Arceus, so you're going to see a lot of shorts on that right now. If you want to go look at the entire adventure so far, it's all there. All the VODs are there if you want to go look that up. But yeah, thank you all again. Go drink some water. Go have some food or some snacks. If it's already past like dinner time, but closer to bedtime, you can still have a snack. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then I will see you all on Wednesday. Thanks so much, and see you all later. Bye.